Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the Uncensored Anime Podcast, a podcast where we talk about all things anime uncensored. This is episode 31, and today, we're your hosts. I'm David. We got Kenny. We got Jerry. And today we're just going to shoot the shit. You know, we got a lot of random things to talk about, some news. Jerry's got some fun topics for us to discuss. And we're just going to go from there.
Don't.
So, all right.
I don't have fun topics.
All right.
No.
Well, yeah, actually, we have nothing to do. So we're just probably just end the episode now.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Vampire Night Podcast, the only podcast where you know number one things about Vampire Night. In Vampire Night news this week, I touched some Vampire Night books. That was pretty weird.
In Vampire Night news, I physically held a Vampire Night volume in my hand. It was one of the strangest experiences of my life.
And it felt strange.
This is the Vampire Night Podcast where we update all Vampire Night viewers out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you have been coming back for all of our Vampire Night news, you know that the latest volume of Vampire Night Memories just released here in the U.S. If you want to get your collection up to date, make sure you go check out your local bookstore and pick up Vampire Night Memories Volume 6. It's the continuation series to the critically acclaimed, very famous, very cool Vampire Night shoujo manga from the mid-2000s. It's a really solid series, and you don't want to miss out on this one, no.
I just can't wait for the day where we start, where we get 1,000 subs, we meet our sub goal, we watch all Vampire Night, and we realize how much we hate it, and then we just refuse to ever talk about it ever again.
No, it's never going to
happen.
Are we too far deep?
I will continue.
Even if we end up hating it, I will never let it go.
We're too far deep.
I will talk about
You're
Vampire
right.
Night once a week forever in perpetuity for the rest of my life.
No matter how much you try to distance yourself from it, David, no matter how many mangas you read, how many animes you watch, you will always be Vampire Night guy.
Vampire Night.
Hey, this is episode 525, and this is the Vampire Night Podcast.
Welcome back to episode 525 of the Vampire Night Podcast. How
Kenny,
did this happen?
he had enough.
This early, he dropped Vampire Night 2 minutes in, 1 minute in, and he instantly disconnected. We had a Kenny disconnect and Vampire Night. It was happening. So now that you can't even tag it in the comments because Kenny
it's all at once,
and Vampire Night is all together. It's one big, massive piece of shit. Just one big old piece of shit. Right at the beginning.
Not the best. It's not.
Whatever. Okay, so here's the deal. We are in what I like to call the mid-season lull. And what this is that we're in the middle of an anime season. And for the most part, there's not really a lot of stuff people are talking about, right? There's a couple shows that continue to be at the top of the discussion. Nagatoro, right? Every week, people are still talking about Nagatoro, Nagatoro that. Whatever, we get it. Hentai, yo. So that still comes up. And obviously, there are those of us that are true Odd Taxi fans. And we know what's going on with Odd Taxi. And I'm sure we can't wait to have a full-blown episode about Odd Taxi at the end of this season. Because this is a one-season show, so if you're not watching Odd Taxi, go watch it. You dumb, go watch it. What?
Odd Taxi.
What does Yano do?
He raps, bro. I don't know how he does it.
Dude.
I don't know the answer to that question, okay? But he does. Dobu was fucking badass this week.
Yeah.
He was whacking them fools.
He's big braining.
So, yeah, Odd Taxi's great. Tier Trinity, there's good shows going on right now, but for the most part, there's no like big stuff happening. You're like, if you go to r/anime news right now, which is for those of you who have watched the podcast before,
it's
exactly
what we do.
It's our favorite place to talk about anime news. You know, a lot of good stuff. Some of the stuff you're gonna see on there is just some new seasons being announced. You know, the honor student at Magic High School, Cheat Kusushi no Slow Life Isekai ni Sukuro Drugstore. Right? You know, your favorite isekais are getting announced. Record of Ragnarok's coming later this year to Netflix. My Hero has a new movie coming out. This is all stuff that's coming out later this year. And that's really all that... Right now, we're just getting announcements. I mean, am I excited for some of the announcements? Yes, I'm really excited for one announcement. It's for an anime called Platinum End. Have we talked about that here yet? I don't think we have.
A little bit.
Not much.
Yeah.
So for those of you unfamiliar, Platinum End has been announced, and it actually just got announced the casting for the series for later this year. It got announced. And what Platinum End is it's the third series by Sugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata, who created Death Note and then followed it up with Bakuman. And this is their third series, Platinum End. The manga just came to a conclusion. Was it last year, Ken, or was it earlier this year? It might have been earlier this year.
I think it was earlier this year. I think it ended the same time around Hell's Paradise did. Yeah,
so the manga, the manga, I don't know, the manga version just wrapped up, and there's an anime coming later this year, so you can be excited for that. I think I'm excited for that. I think that I'd like to watch that. I've been purchasing the manga, so I'm going to try to read it here pretty soon. I've actually heard some Kenny, did you read it or no?
I read most of it. I've not read the end yet, though.
Dang. Some people said that it was kind of mid, like, compared to their other stuff.
Yeah,
but
people said Promised Neverland was bad. And I was just like, what?
Well, season 2.
Wait, the manga.
Just
bro.
read the
what do you
hey,
Season 2
just
doesn't
read the
exist,
manga.
Gary.
Just watch season 1. Read the manga.
Other news, Mushoku Tensei obviously is getting the rest. We've actually talked about this. The rest of its first season is coming later this year, so it'll get another core of like 12 episodes, I believe.
I thought it was just getting re-aired of the first 12 episodes.
No. There's more. They're finishing the season. So
so they're actually new episodes.
There should be by the end of the year. I don't know if they have a date yet, but it's been kind of like re-announced that it's happening this year. It won't be next year.
Okay,
so that's nice. Some other cool stuff like that. But
there's some Jujutsu Kaisen news.
What about it?
So apparently they're launching a special website to display the Shibuya incident in 4 different perspectives, which apparently people are saying, manga readers are saying, correct me if I'm wrong, Kenny, that it's the best arc in, people are arguing all of Shonen.
All of Shonen. I've heard that thrown around.
Kenny's silence, it says it all. It says it
might be one of the best Shonen manga arcs.
Listen, okay? Let me look at the camera, okay?
Just look them right in the eyes, Ken.
Nothing is a greater shonen arc than Water 7, okay?
Oh.
There is nothing better than Water 7.
Look at David's shirt.
In a shonen.
Look at David's shirt.
There's nothing.
The reveal of Gear 2.
Gear 2, the battle with Rob Lucci is one of
Lucci fight? Oh.
Okay, all of the main characters fight awesome main villains, right?
Yeah,
Kaku.
It's probably my favorite,
the wolf guy.
Crew fights.
The wolf guy.
And Lucci.
His name is Jabura.
Jabura.
Yep.
Okay. Every crew member has a cool ass fight.
Nami even fights that soap girl whose name is escaping me.
Exactly. So if you are and I'm saying that's trope for trope, the perfect shonen arc, right? It's perfectly shonen. Now the Shibuya incident arc also has some very amazing fights. Some of their best characters. But I think that there is something a little bit lost in one battle for one of our main characters. I think that the other 2 had pretty perfect fights, pretty spot on fights. I think that for one of them though, for no spoilers, I think one of the fights is a little bit less, and then a little bit of it, some of the other more prominent characters sort of fade in the background, and it's kind of lame, and you're like, oh, well.
So you're saying it's the best shonen arc of all time, is what I'm hearing.
No. But I do think it is up there. I think it is. It is very good. Would
you say top 5 of all time?
That's crazy.
Possibly top 5. Definitely top 10. Possibly top 5.
Okay.
Possibly.
Yep.
Chimera Ant.
Chimera Ant is not a shonen arc, bro. What are you saying? That transcends. That's like S tier. Okay, it's like in its own. It's in its own zone. I think shonen for shonen.
Shit.
Oh, the Bound arc, right? That's top 3, right?
What was that, Dave?
The Bound arc, the filler arc from Bleach.
Wait, what show? What show is that in?
Bleach.
It's Bleach.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that one escapes my memory, David.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
Even though it had that banger.
Karia Jin, I think was the right. Karia Jin.
I think that was his name.
Yeah, Karia Jin. Yeah. Fuck the Bound arc.
But Waco Mundo arc is probably in my top 3 of shonen arcs of all time.
Oh, I like Soul Society better than Waco Mundo.
What? I love the Waco Mundo fights.
I like Rescue Irukia better, but I just think because at that point, like, Waco Mundo may have better fights, and obviously, like, the end of it, spoilers for Bleach, when they fight Aizen, is pretty, like, big time, but I don't know, man.
Oh, I don't include that in the Waco Mundo arc.
Oh, you're talking about just
Waco
when
Mundo.
they're so before they leave. So essentially the final battle would be
because
the fight with Ulquiorra. Is that what you consider the end?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
That arc with Aizen is called like the Fake City arc.
Fake Karakura Town arc. Fake Karakura Town.
It's because they made Karakura Town in Soul Society.
That gets kind of like pretty dumb. The fights are cool, but it's like the story is just
wait till you find out that both. Just wait till you find out that both Soul Society and the Wonder Reich exist on the same plane.
They
exist within themselves.
My. So,
the Thousand Blood War arc is.
Literally, it's making me yawn. Bound arc's making me yawn. That's what's happening right now.
Wait, we haven't had any Thousand Blood War arc news, and it's like
that shit's dead in the water.
It's June.
Dude. They said it was coming out this year. I'm not convinced it's coming out this year.
You think it's gonna get delayed?
We don't even know what studio's doing it yet.
I thought that was announced.
No, homie, no, David. So yeah, I don't think we have any official clarification as to who's
apparently
animating.
Leaks are saying that Mappa's doing it.
That's oh my god! I saw it coming out like years ago. No, I'm just Mappa's not gonna do fucking Bleach.
I mean, it's a leak. It could be made up. I don't think that's true
Mappa does
either.
Bleach, dude. That's weird. That would be weird to me, but especially with all the other shit that they got going on right now. I mean, Chainsaw Man's new trailer is supposed to drop this month.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to get the Chainsaw Man trailer by the end of the month, which that'll be hype. We got to talk about that on the podcast because we love Chainsaw Man.
Apparently, something else I saw I think it was on our anime news, is that there were job listings for Mappa. So
they're struggling, dude. They were like, we got Titan, we got Jujutsu Kaisen.
I mean,
we got Chainsaw Man.
They need all the help they can get.
They secretly have Bleach, and we don't even know. They're just about to make every anime. They got to get them all. No, I was like, I'm hopeful. I think Mappa's great. I think they're really great. So I actually do think that they could do a good job with Bleach, but I'm just not sure that that's true yet. I don't know.
I mean, there's been no official announcement, so it's
I think part of me kind of wishes that Studio Pierrot would finish it, but I don't know.
I haven't seen so apparently there's a new Demon Slayer Season 2 trailer that was
I saw it. I saw it
released a week ago. I'm just now seeing it.
It's Weber.
I saw it. It was pretty cool. It showed some of the new characters.
Some of the new stuff, yeah.
Is it showing off some of the Red Light District arc?
Yeah, but
that would be the next arc, David, yeah. I've never read it, so I actually
nothing like cool, nothing like the breathing technique animations or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. I think we got to wait for the season.
Technically, Jerry, there's a mini arc and then the Red Light District arc.
Right. I've never read it, so I actually don't know. Did I tell you how someone got on to me for that?
What
do you guys think about this? Okay, so I was trying to compare. I was having a conversation just about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 of the anime versus Demon Slayer Season 1 of the anime. And I was talking about some of the developments, the characters, yada yada. And some dude kept going off of me. He was like, nah, fam, you got to read the manga. Nah, fam, if you knew what happened to Tanjiro at the end, fam, fam, nah, you stupid for that. Nah, Tanjiro's the best one. He the MC for everyone. Oh my god, nah, you was wrong, Jerry. That's what they were sounding like. And I was
wait, y'all was talking about the season 1 though, right? Not the end.
I was like, I'm not comparing the manga, sir. I was like, but he was like, but since you ain't read the manga, your opinion is invalid. And I was like, well, I believe that it would be invalid if I was trying to have a conversation about the manga.
Is he gatekeeping you? Is he gatekeeping?
Yeah, he gatekeeped the hell. I was like, wait. I was just like, I'm not even talking about the manga. I was like, I don't know where the manga even came up at, sir. I was like, I'm here talking about the 2 anime seasons I watched, Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. And that's what I was trying to compare. I think he was just butthurt because I like Jujutsu Kaisen better.
Yeah. But I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen made me feel so much more than Demon Slayer did. Like, Demon Slayer made me feel things maybe like in, like, episode 18 or 19, and then maybe, like, the first episode. But Jujutsu Kaisen made me feel things like half the episodes I watched, I was like, damn, this is some deep stuff. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they both are excellent shonen series.
Yeah.
But I think I just prefer Jujutsu Kaisen for a couple reasons. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it boils down to like the world. I like Jujutsu Kaisen's world better.
Yeah.
And then 2, I like the dialogue better. I think that Jujutsu Kaisen has stronger dialogue when it comes to delivering theme. And I think that overall, Jujutsu Kaisen, I like the flow, the pacing. That's the word I want to use. I like the pacing. I think that it's really well paced. Spends a lot of time with characters that I want to spend time with. Gives me enough time to really get to know them and really chew on it a little bit, which is something that I really felt was lacking for Rengoku's character in Demon Slayer. You know, I felt like I've heard this criticism lobbied a couple times that maybe it was too fast paced. Like maybe they were moving too fast. And I've actually heard that about Demon Slayer a couple times where like maybe they should have spent a little more time with some of the characters to give us a more, more to care more,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys have you guys ever heard that term too fast paced? Which is it's like a weird thing to say cuz like I don't know.
Like for me it's just like I feel like the Demon Slayer characters don't really have any like anything dynamic about them. Like Zenitsu is like all the characters are cookie cutter. Like they have like one shtick and they like follow it. And even going from season 1 and then
No, you ain't read the manga. You ain't read the manga. No.
All right. But like seeing season 1 and seeing the movie, it's like Zenitsu and Inosuke, I think is the boar guy's name. And I mean Tanjiro is like probably the most dynamic, but he's the main character, so I mean it's you would hope he would have some ups and downs. But like all the characters that we've been introduced to, it's like they have like a personality and like that's it, and it's just like static, and with Jujutsu, like you see Fushiguro be like kind of like like to himself, like basic Sasuke, and then when he's fighting that demon at the end, he fucking like breaks and he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. I don't care if it's not perfect, but I'm gonna do my fucking my domain. I don't care if it's not perfect, and he just like you see him break. And I'm like, damn. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. This is cool to see, like, these characters actually go through some, like, development. So, I don't know. I think
the big criticism I've actually heard lobbied towards the first season of Jujutsu is that Yuji is one of the more static characters in the season.
Yeah.
And I think that he just... I think that
he's probably the most static, but he has some.
I think the author for JJK is definitely like taking his time with Yuji. Obviously, Kenny. Yeah. Look at Kenny down there. Look at him. He's thinking like, "Wow, I read the manga. I know what's gonna happen." Hey, look at that. He just wants to spoil it for everyone. He wants to just talk about the manga.
He's trying so hard.
Listen, guys.
He's like,
y'all do not want to know what I know.
oh, look at that. We don't want to know.
Oh.
Look, he looks like the classic manga reader right now. He's gonna push his glasses reader and be like, yada yada.
He has so much power. So much power.
Guys, I read the manga. Okay.
You read Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, so you know the ending of Demon Slayer, and you know what's happening in JJK right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's messy, dude. All I'll say is that
some crazy shit happened this week and last week. So.
Oh.
Damn. I've heard.
Honestly, yeah,
I've heard only good stuff about JJK. That it just keeps getting better and better. Yeah. And for that fact, I really am excited because I do hear Demon Slayer kind of continues to suffer this fast-paced problem where we're not spending enough time with the characters as we continue to lose them or end up in circumstances where the characters don't really feel fleshed out. They don't feel as dynamic. And not just that, but you're right, David. At least for me, Inosuke and Zenitsu are kind of both, they're archetypes, they're shticks. They're just bits that kind of exist around Tanjiro's ordeal, essentially. Doesn't mean that they're not fun, but like they're definitely not dynamic yet. And obviously there's a chance that they could become pretty interesting characters if the author spends some time with them. But I have heard, again, I haven't read the manga, I haven't read it, but I have heard that they kind of maintain this not fleshed outness. I don't know what else to put it, but it's whatever. JJK is doing something that I really like in the way that it's fleshing out characters and it's giving us dialogue, small moments. I talk a lot about this, but one of my favorite things in a story is when like two characters can have a conversation that seems like seemingly pointless, but ends up having like a really large impact on the growth of that character. And I really track that to like Yuji's first conversation with I always forget the guy's name. The dude that gets turned into a blobfish and dies in the middle of the season.
Oh, Yuta.
They have like a really seemingly normal conversation.
Wait, is that Yuta? No, not Yuta.
Kenny, what's his name? Junpei.
I'm thinking of the other guy.
Junpei. Yeah. Junpei and Yuji have a really seemingly normal conversation and an entire experience. Like he goes and meets his mom, he eats dinner with them. One of my favorite scenes because then she just dies. His life gets fucked. Yuji has to come to terms with that. And that sort of writing can be really gripping to me because we, as normal people, have these sorts of meaningless conversations every day. And to know the weight that some of them may have on who we become can be really cool. So I think that the author, Akutami, he's doing a really great job of playing with that, this idea of like mundaneness and how it plays out into a larger scope of things. It's why I love that his villains just like hang out. Like the curses, they just like chill on the beach and shit. And I think that's so cool because that's I mean, like if I was a villain, like that's probably what I'd be doing until I commit a massive heist and rob the fuck out of Jujutsu Tech or whatever. But you know, that's the kind of stuff that I really like in storytelling. Not as much as like, you know, Demon Slayer is a little more linear. It's sort of just following Tanjiro's journey piece by piece without much time just like hanging out or getting to know some of these characters. And JJK throws as much hand. I think it throws an equal amount of hands because Demon Slayer does throw a lot of hands. Tanjiro yates some daemons, dude.
He does.
There's no question about it. He's yating some daemons.
He do.
There's zero question about what Tanjiro does.
And it's yate some daemons.
He yeets them.
JJK has a lot of beautiful fight scenes. Oh my god. Some really
all
elegantly animated fight scenes. Yeah. So I gotta give it to Mappa for giving that. And obviously UFO Table making Tanjiro yeet some demons like a serious experience.
As someone who's read the manga for both of these series, I can't weigh in yet. Cannot weigh in.
God damn it, Kenny.
There's too much.
As a manga reader,
yep.
Do you think you have a favorite?
I think that Demon Slayer had one of the best anime episodes of all time.
In its first episode 19?
Episode 19, I think, is the one that...
Where he chops off Rui's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's the one, right? I mean, that is one of the best anime episodes I've ever seen in my entire life. So,
that episode alone, it propelled
Demon
Slayer from a mediocre series to the best-selling manga of the year and soon to become of the century and the fucking best-selling manga. It's already in the top 10 best-selling manga of all time. I mean, if that episode alone did that pretty much on its back in the hype that it carried, got so many hundreds of thousands of millions of people to watch the show and start buying the shit. It's episode 19's fault. So you're right. JJK didn't have an episode 19. It just didn't. Like there were some great fight scenes.
But episode 24 though,
it was a slow burn.
On my new monitor, I should watch the.
Kitty's like,
oh yeah.
I think that the fight scene with the tree person in JJK was actually one of them where he boogie woogied.
Yeah,
I think boogie woogie was pretty spectacular, but that's because Toto.
The whole school event.
Come on, guys, Toto.
We love him.
Is Toto one of the best manga and anime characters of all time?
Best character.
Whenever he has the flashback,
he might be one of the best manga and anime characters ever written, guys. I just can't with Toto, dude. He is so fucking fire, dude.
Him and Yuji are brothers.
My brother.
Besto friendo.
Boogie woogie. I fucking love that man. And I don't know if there's an anime. He's gonna be in my top favorite anime characters easily. He's awesome. Toto's great. Well, let's talk about something real quick.
All right.
Kenny, I really want to hear your opinion about this.
Okay.
Oricon, whatever you fucking say it. They are one of the main trackers of manga sales in Japan. I believe this is Japan only. They track copies of manga volumes that have been sold. I believe that this includes like if I understand the data right, it includes like a bookstore purchasing the books to sell them. So it doesn't mean that like consumers have this many copies in hand, but there are this many copies in circulation. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I think that's how these numbers are read. It could be numbers of copies in hand, but I think it's numbers of copies in circulation. That means bookstores or someone has purchased them from the publisher to have them out on their shelf, so on and so forth, okay? And so they published their mid-year rankings for 2021. So there's not really a great definitive ranking for manga sales in the United States. What we do know right now, based off of some statements that Viz Media and some other companies have said, is that manga sales are booming in the United States right now. We're having a massive influx of manga sales in the US. That's great. But Japan's market is really what matters to Japan. A lot of times, you have to sell well in Japan to get your manga to keep going, right? And we know this from history. If something's doing incredibly well in America, but isn't doing well in Japan, it still might struggle to hold on. Just because Japan really tracks internally. Okay? So, to give you guys some perspective, they have now published the top 10 best-selling manga of the year so far. So, 2021 up through June 1st. So, that was a day before we're recording this, okay? And previously, before 2020, we've talked about this on the podcast before. Actually, it was 2019 when it first happened, but it used to be One Piece and Kingdom would dominate the sales charts every year. One Piece was like the number one best-selling manga every year for like 10 years straight. You know, insane numbers. But in 2019, Demon Slayer just barely edged out One Piece, just barely. And in 2020, Demon Slayer demolished One Piece. I'm talking, One Piece ate shit. It was like, it sold like 8 times as many as One Piece, Demon Slayer did. And Kingdom actually beat One Piece in 2020 as well. In 2019, One Piece was still second, but in 2020, One Piece was actually third behind Kingdom and Demon Slayer. So here's our 2021 numbers, and this is going to shock y'all. This is going to shock, because it shocked me. It's going to shock you listeners as well if you haven't seen this yet. First, we'll start off by saying One Piece is in 10th place. Okay, we're going to count up. 10th place. One Piece is the 10th best-selling manga with 2.5, I believe it's 2.5 million copies in circulation right now, okay? So 2.5 million copies in circulation of One Piece right now. That's pretty good. 2.5 is a good amount to have in circulation, but it only landed it in 10th place. In 9th place, we have Kingdom with also slightly more, 2.59 million copies in circulation. So Kingdom and One Piece, the old kings, have now become 9th and 10th place.
Wow.
What's going on?
New manga.
People are moving on.
8th place with 2.9 million. Haikyuu, Kenny. Haikyuu.
Really?
Haikyuu.
It
What's
finished
happening?
this year, right?
Yeah, this has got to be people buying. My guess is this is people buying the whole set now that it's over. You know what I mean? It's people in Japan. You know, the series has always been I would say massively popular, right? I'd say Haikyuu's are kind of a big star in the anime world. So yeah, I think this is a lot of people finishing their collections, keeping their set, getting the whole set, so on and so forth. And that's why you're seeing it in 8th place despite it completing this year. A really good showing by My Hero Academia in 7th place with 3.04 million copies in circulation. That's good.
Wow.
That's good job by MHA. Because I think that I've gotten in trouble. People have gotten on me because I said MHA hype was dead. But I think the manga's doing pretty well.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I think the anime arc, now that this Class A versus Class B is over, I think we're about to start heading upwards. Because I got pretty hyped during the last episode I watched. Because spoilers for last week's episode of My Hero if you haven't seen it yet. But hopefully you're watching along this season as well with all of us. But Deku went inside his head, dude, and he met that dude that's got them little octo vines, dude.
Shit.
Oh, baby, dude. He started
finally.
He started getting the whips, dude.
Bro, it's final.
It's black.
And he was like, Deku, there's 7 other powers in here that you've got to learn, bitch.
It's the movie spoiler. You finally know why he couldn't take Deku's power. It's because it was always multiple.
Oh, fuck, bro.
That's the big spoiler.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay, so I'm excited for My Hero. Genuinely, I still love the series. I love the show. I think that yes, it has felt like it lost some steam between Gentle Criminal and then back to back with the Class 1A1B arc, and then also I didn't love the Bakugo fanfic movie that they came out with. But I am still excited for the series. I love the overhaul arc. I genuinely did. I know some people kind of hated on that arc too, but I think that I'm excited to see what's about to happen next with all of this. And those of you that have read the manga have said, I mean, I hate it. I hate being that guy, the manga readers. That I've heard from the manga readers. So, whatever.
Wait, what was that one?
That was My Hero, 3.04 million.
Oh, I thought you'd moved on. I was like, what the heck? I missed it.
Oh, no, I'm moving on. Okay. 6th place, Promised Neverland.
That's
3.1.
Oh?
That one did surprise me as well. Gotta be
Yeah.
because the series ended also. I think it's also getting that Haikyuu effect. People are buying up the backlog. They want the whole series on their shelf. They're happy that the manga is coming to an end. So that's the bottom 5 of the top 10. That's weird. That's a weird bottom 5, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the top 5, Kenny. This is whoo, boy.
You got to
5th
tell me.
place.
Come on.
5th place. No anime adaptation yet. Already finished its first part in 5th place. Motherfucking Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, baby.
Dude, how?
Oh,
Chainsaw Man, that was
there's only 5 volumes.
How
It's
is Well, it's
in
this is
Japan.
So
there's
it's done in Japan. All 11 are out in Japan.
Oh, okay.
The whole series is out in Japan. How? How is this happen? What?
It's the best new shonen manga.
What other manga
has
seen these sorts of growths in sales without an anime? There's nothing. There's not one. Anime helps to promote the manga. They get people buying it. That's how Demon Slayer exploded because of manga sale because the anime came out.
I would say that's how all of the things on this list.
Chainsaw Man is the only anime on this list that doesn't even have an anime out.
It is the only series on this list that has not had an anime come out.
And it's 5th place without that. Yeah, that's
and it is
insane.
the 5th best-selling manga
with
of the year
11
so far.
volumes.
Chainsaw Man is writing purely on the anime community, just forming around it and saying everyone needs to read this shit. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
it's Tatsuki
we literally
Fujimoto.
did that.
That is literally what we saw it happen amongst our friends and all of our friends. Everyone I know literally read it and said, "You have to read." Kenny sat me down when there was like 30 chapters and was like, "Jerry, you have to read this." And I remember I read the first 20 chapters when there was only like 30 chapters out, and then I didn't read it for a long time, and then finally went and read the rest. But I read it live on Twitch, actually, the Uncensored Anime Podcast Twitch. Crazy. Why is it? I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's hype for the anime announcement. I don't know. Maybe that's. I don't know.
I wonder
honestly.
if once the anime comes out, and depending on, I'm assuming the anime adaptation is going to be a successful one. I wonder if it takes number 1.
Yeah, it might have a good year.
I wonder if
I think
Chainsaw
Man
booms after the anime drops. Because if this is,
I think Chainsaw Man's gonna have a good year. Chainsaw Man's gonna have a good year. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
it's gonna have a good year.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Yes, and if you haven't read Chainsaw Man, you're listening to this podcast. $2. Go subscribe to the Shonen Jump app. Pay 1 month fee. Over the next month, read all 96 chapters. You won't regret it. It's an absolute blast. It's a joy to read. Every single page is a page turner. Every chapter ends with a beautiful. Just the artwork is gorgeous. The plot is awesome. There's a lot of absurd shit, so don't get turned away by like some of the weird stuff, because there's a lot of really human moments. It's a really, really great series. So go read it.
Do you think they're just gonna finish it since the manga's already done?
Oh hell yeah! There's no.
They'll just
the
do it in
anime's-
one go.
I think the one and done it. Don't you think, Ken?
For Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, don't you think they'll just run it?
If they do 24, maybe.
24 might. That would still be like a 4-chapter an episode pace, but they
Yeah.
could do it with. They could do that with Chainsaw Man.
And there are some
the
scenes where it's a lot of action. So
There were
They're
some
frenetic
chapters where
yeah.
there were some chapters where they didn't say a damn thing.
Yeah.
You
There
know
were
what I
like
mean?
3 or 4. I think there's 3 or 4 chapters in a row that they don't say anything.
I read
It's
the whole
just fucking-
manga out loud live, and it only took me less than 9 hours.
Yeah, the
So you
last
know what I
half
mean,
is
like-
very action packed. So
I think that they could
do
do
it
it in
24.
26, 24, something like that.
Literally, I think 4 chapters. Oh, well, never mind.
What? You know what?
No,
Spoiler?
no spoilers. No.
No spoilers.
Go read Chainsaw Man. Okay, 4th place, Attack on Titan, and that's no
Wow.
surprise to me. Great season, and I think a lot of and the manga also ended.
Yeah.
So it's riding that same thing. A lot of these series are done on this list so far.
Yeah.
Haikyuu, Promised Neverland, Attack on Titan, and Chainsaw Man have all completed. So
Yeah.
far, and there's even one more that I'm going to say in a minute that's also already over. But yeah, Attack on Titan also done. I don't know what to say about that. I've heard really bad stuff about the ending of the manga. It went from like when it first ended, the general consensus was like it was okay, and now people are like angry about it. You know, they're like, I hated it. And I'm like, oh well, you didn't feel that way a month ago. But
apparently in the final volume, I remember reading that there was going to be some extra pages added, like a epilogue chapter.
I haven't read it, but I believe you're correct, David.
I haven't read it either. I should probably look that up and try to read it.
Yes, yeah, you should. I think it's already out. I think that you can already read those online, the extra pages. Yeah. So,
and I think the last volume came out in the U.S. recently too.
No, I don't think it's in the U.S. yet. I think it's just in Japan.
Oh,
I think we have
there's
like a month or two.
37 volumes and 33.
I think we have some left. Yeah, I think we have some left.
Yeah,
so
it'll be a bit.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Kenny, are you excited about Attack on Titan, dude? I know how much you love it.
Attack on Titan looks like trash, bro.
Whatever.
It's his favorite.
Whatever. I'm excited to watch the last season of the anime. I'm not going to read the manga. I was originally going to spoil myself and read the manga, and I've decided I'm actually just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for the anime. I think that's what I should do.
Just a few months.
I've never read the manga this whole time, and I think I should just wait it out. I think that's my plan. So, Kenny, I know you're never going to read or watch all of it, dude.
Fuck Attack on Titan.
It's not your thing, I know. Kenny, this is going to make you a very happy boy.
Okay, what's up?
Third place.
And
David and I were just talking about this the other day with I believe a 600% increase in sales thanks to its anime series debuting. In third place, probably for the first time ever in the top 10 in its many years of already being in circulation, with 5.00 million copies in circulation. Tokyo Revengers.
Bro, I read it all.
It's so good.
I read it all.
So good.
That's crazy.
I read it all, Jerry.
I know you did. I know. That's what blew my mind because I was like, damn it. Kenny,
everybody's doing the same goddamn thing I did.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because, like, of the shows that were starting this season, I really thought To Your Eternity was going to be the main one that people really got hype about. But it's not. It's Tokyo Revengers. That's what everyone's excited about. And Nagatoro's hype or whatever, I don't even know what to call Nagatoro. People are just simps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's definitely those two.
Tokyo Revengers is legitimately hype.
Yeah.
People are legitimately hype on it. I'm surprised Nagatoro didn't make the list. Where's Nagatoro?
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, Tokyo Revengers. I'm really excited. I've loved the anime so far. I've loved what I've watched so far. I do think the animation is a little something sketchy.
You watch it for the story. You watch it for the story and the characters.
Luckily, the story has still been good.
Yeah, if they keep going, like if they just continue the rest of the manga, I think that there will be very very cool episodes animation wise.
Yeah, there's already been a couple great animation shots.
Yeah,
but there's been some really shitty animation, is honestly, and I'm saying it like that because there was literally a scene where he had shit on his head. And that was really shittily animated.
That was funny. No.
But so the animation just was so bad for that scene.
They're putting the money where it matters. And this shit doesn't matter. So
yeah, I guess the shit doesn't matter. It was just so weird. But I do like the show a lot. I really enjoy it each week. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm happy to see that the manga has done so well. And I hope that Kodansha hears this and they start working on getting physicals out in America. I'm not sure why they wouldn't capitalize on this.
Please.
You know, it's the third best-selling manga in Japan for 2021. Massively popular anime that's on Crunchyroll right now, and they already have the license and the translation. Why are they not publishing it? You know what I mean? Like
they might like just drop it. It might be like a surprise. I bet. Like maybe after the anime.
I mean, the anime might go for like a year or two though. That's what Kenny thinks.
If they keep going.
They might just.
Was it not just for like 20 episodes? Or that's
it's got a question. It's got a question mark, David. So it could go as long as they want.
Well, Kodansha, hurry it up.
I think Kodansha just needs to make the call and get those out by the end of the year. At least start getting volume 1 out by the end of the year. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that, and then start doing them bi-monthly or at least Hell, bi-monthly wouldn't even be fast enough in my opinion because there's already like 23 volumes out. Yeah. Bi-monthly, it would take literally like fucking 4 years or something to get them all out. And I'm like,
the covers look so good too.
Yeah, I would like for them to get those out. So
listen, we just gotta save Mikey, bro. That's all I care about.
And obviously, in first and in second place, first place goes to Demon Slayer again. That's still leading the sales. I don't know how.
Damn.
I don't know how they're still selling with 26 million copies in circulation. It is still leading through the most of 2021 already. I don't know. I don't know why it's still selling so well after this long of time. So it's still, I mean, they're still moving product, man. And number 2 is Jujutsu Kaisen. Obviously, even with an amazing first season and all this stuff, it still wasn't able to even, obviously didn't come close to Demon Slayer's 80 million it sold last year, but it can't even beat the 26 million that Demon Slayer's additionally sold this year. So with only 23 million copies. So JJK is obviously, in a normal year, Jujutsu Kaisen would be insane. This would be insane. In a normal year, Jujutsu Kaisen would be more than One Piece sold in 2018. You know what I mean? When One Piece was number 1. This is almost 3 times as many volumes. So we would be like, wow, Jujutsu Kaisen. But Demon Slayer is such an anomaly when it comes to sales. It's such an absurd anomaly that JJK is still in second place behind Demon Slayer. And I still don't know how to take that. I don't know how to process that, dude. I don't know.
It's might be some hype beasts, some anime hype beasts out there. They're
Maybe.
like,
Maybe.
Demon Slayer. Everyone's all about Demon Slayer. You know what? I should get the manga because I want to be cool. I want to be, hip with my anime friends.
And I'll get it. I mean, we said earlier. Did we say earlier that Demon Slayer? Woo! Demon Slayer was like the first anime movie to make like 4 billion yen at the box office in Japan.
Yeah.
It's now the second best-selling anime film of all time in the United States. The film is what's propelling it maybe as far as it's going right now this year. I just don't know. I don't know if the hype is it going to keep going? Like, what do y'all think? Does the Demon Slayer hype stop?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I think the hype was dying, and then when the movie came out, it just like, with that animation, with the emotion and the story, it just hella propelled it back into relevancy. And season 2 comes out in just a few months. So I mean,
yep.
I think it's gonna stay kind of relevant until the season drops, and then it's just gonna shoot back up again. Because these next few arcs are pretty hype. So
you think even more people are still gonna be buying the manga?
I think Demon Slayer is gonna be number 1 for like another year or 2. Honestly.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy to think about. Where is it gonna end? Like at this point, it's already sold into the top 10 best-selling manga of all time. It beat Bleach. It sold more than Bleach already.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. Bleach, no.
Also, what's crazy on this list is that from for number 10 to number 3, the sales range from 2.5 million to 5 million, and then from 3 to 2 it jumps from 5 million to 23 million. Yep, that's insane.
Jujutsu Kaisen,
a giant gap.
It's cool to watch that Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of experiencing the same Demon Slayer boom.
Yeah.
But it's not Demon Slayer boom level yet. You know what I mean? Like, clearly experiencing a similar boom, but it didn't get the exact same. Demon Slayer had 80 million last year, and Jujutsu Kaisen is not going to move 80 million units this year. It's just not going to happen at this speed or at this pace. Maybe there was a chance for that at the beginning of the year. I kind of felt like maybe. But no, I don't think so anymore. So, I don't know, boys. So there's the Oricon sales charts for 2021 so far. That kind of wraps up all the news that we had this week, I think. Did you guys have any other news? Nice, in sync. You guys were in sync just now.
Well,
I heard the harmonies just now.
Well, just looking at this, I'm just looking at a list of random news. Nothing really seems really huge or relevant or important or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to talk about the next thing.
Talk about waifus, Kenny.
It's about waifus.
So there's one waifu. There's one waifu that rules them all. Okay.
Wait, but Kenny, what's a waifu though?
What is a waifu?
A waifu is for laifu. She's your waifu.
Podcast is canceled. Kenny just said your waifu is for laifu. No.
Your waifu is for laifu.
Your waifu is for lifu, baby.
And a waifu is your 2D wife.
Your 2D wife. What if your waifu is the bunny from Beast Girls? Beastars, sorry, not Beast Girls. Beastars.
That's it. Not allowed. This is
She's
one
a 3D waifu.
She's 2D. She's my waifu.
That's Marnie, dude.
Yep.
Wait, isn't she 10?
Canonically, yes. But we're just gonna age her up for all waifu. Sorry,
she's 21. She's 21. She's 21.
Waifu's not sexual in any way, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, David.
Of course. Yeah.
This is my waifu?
Boa is a waifu, dude. Whoo, sheesh. Look at Boa though. She is a pirate empress, bro. Whoo.
But it's just like your 2D wife, you know. Now there's
2D wife?
one. There's one that rules a ball above all others, though.
Oh, who?
Mirko from My Hero.
Oh, who's that? Can he use that bunny suit?
Lucina.
Is that Lucina in a bunny suit?
Yeah.
It's the Easter costume.
Yeah, that was Lucina in a bunny costume. It's Lucina, guys.
She's a strong woman. She's a strong woman.
She's got the mark of the exalt on her eye. She's badass. She whoops this. Well, shit.
And he's trying to show us the waifu.
He's trying to
If you're just listening to this
showing us a
podcast,
picture of Lucina.
at this point in time, Kenny's just putting photographs of Lucina onto his screen.
There it goes.
So that we know. So if you just want to press Google and just search Lucina, you're gonna see images that you're gonna be seeing. No,
basically, Lucina has the mark of the exalt. She is Crom's daughter, returned from the future, to try and save the royal family. That's why she's waifu.
That's why she's waifu.
Yeah. That's why.
Diane from Seven Deadly Sins. Easy.
That's
waifu.
a big woman.
Easy waifu.
Big woman.
That's a big woman, David.
It's a big woman.
She's a giant. So yeah.
I've been trying to get a computer just to see a big woman.
From Resident Evil 8.
In Resident
What do they
Evil.
call her? Big booba lady?
I think Mommy Milkers.
Mommy Milkers.
Oh, sorry. Yes, mother milkers. Mother milkers.
Mother Milkers.
Might I wish upon you, mother milkers? No, Jesus Christ, boys. So, what makes a good waifu? What makes a beautiful waifu? What makes? What's the science behind a waifu? And how do we know when a girl like Mommy from Rented Girlfriend? Why is she no one's waifu?
Well,
Mommy's a bitch. First of all,
she's a piece of shit.
fuck her. Get her out of here.
A good waifu is someone that they have their ideals and they believe in those ideals wholeheartedly, and they do what's right. They're strong, independent, and they're this isn't required, but they're very attractive in the 2D space. And very
attractive.
Yeah. So that's is that a requirement that they don't have to be, but it's a preference for some when they're selecting their waifus.
Right.
And some people's favorite waifus might be Mirko, the bunny hero from My Hero Academia.
No, I actually don't think that. I don't know anyone that's their favorite. No.
She's not in the anime yet.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Jerry.
I have a question. I have a genuine question. What do you think Mirko is a black woman?
Yeah,
is she black?
Her skin is dark.
She's tan.
That's what I don't know. I'm asking a genuine question.
I don't think she's black. I would say.
Is she a gal? Maybe is that what she is?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is that what Mirko's supposed to be?
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
All I know is that she has very tan skin. So
she's a bunny too.
Maybe she's ethnically ambiguous. I don't know.
She's a bunny. Maybe. I mean,
there's not a lot of. Does MHA have a lot of black characters? I'm trying to think. Just the only one I can think of is the dude. Why can you Rocklock? Is that his name?
Oh yeah.
Is his name Rocklock? That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. MHA is definitely a little low on the diversity scale. They haven't done a lot with characters of color, people of color.
Yeah.
So part of me wants Mirko to be. Part of me wants Mirko to be a woman of color. Like she comes off that way, like the character seems that way, but it may just be supposed to be a gyaru. If you don't know what a gyaru is or a gal, for those of you listening, it's sort of like a style in Japan where like Japanese women like tan their skin. They use like really like a lot of Americanized stuff. It's sort of like an American dress style. They usually speak with a little bit more of like an act like a type of dialect
like
is the word I would
slang.
use. Yeah, they have like a slang to the way they speak. They're pretty popular in a lot of different anime series. You'll see gyarus or gals present with whole shows being focused, like Gal Gohan or My First Girlfriend Was a Gal. Those are both shows where literally like the title of the show has the concept in it.
There's a gal character in Komi Can't Communicate.
Oh, correct. Yeah, there is.
So
and a lot of
she's
different.
Pretty cool. She's pretty cool.
I feel like a lot of different shows have a gyaru, mixed in. So I am curious, like maybe Mirko's supposed to be like a play off that concept. But I honestly don't know. I don't know. I would love for My Hero to come out with some solid representation of it. So I don't know. I don't know, David, but I do like her. She is a thick mommy, that's for sure.
Yeah. There's
like
also Revi from Black Lagoon. I would let her step on me any day of the week. With those big old boots.
Kenny in a shake. Kenny had a what? He said who? What?
I'm just saying, Revi's wifey. Waifu material.
I think Revi's great. I think she really is.
And then
great.
3, because why not? Teresa from Claymore is up there.
David.
All right, so yeah, I just gave my opinions. So what about you, Jerry?
Wait a second.
What?
I feel like we need to discuss something
What?
in the middle of this discussion.
Oh man.
What's going on with Symptopia?
Oh, are we gonna talk about Symptopia real quick? Look at David's face. He doesn't want to talk about Symptopia.
No, let's talk about Symptopia.
No.
So Symptopia is a YouTube page where there's a lot.
David's a big fan of Symptopia.
A lot of highlights.
I don't even know what Symptopia is.
I don't even know what it is either.
There's some gorgeous.
David, I gotta be honest, bro.
There are some gorgeous women on Symptopia.
I think Symptopia is just I think it's just like a highlight thing of female Twitch streamers.
That seems to be what it was.
Just like popular clips. And
no, just
if you know me, I love just watching random Twitch clips. And so your boy fell down the rabbit hole one day and was just watching them all, and then Jerry caught me in 4K. So
just a little bit, It was just funny because David accidentally subscribed, not on his personal YouTube channel, but he was signed in as the podcast.
Although
YouTube
I did not
channel.
hit the bell.
No.
You're a liar about that. I did not hit the bell.
Bro.
Motherfucker, it was not. You even show it in the video. You show it to the bell, and the bell isn't highlighted.
Yeah, you're right. But it did send me we did have a notification that was like, Symptopia has uploaded a new video. So that's why I assumed the bell had been pressed at some point in time.
That's a fair assumption, but it wasn't. Yeah. I didn't hit the bell.
But David might not have hit the bell. But beside the point, so I got on there to just check I wanted to check something. I was checking like our newest video. I was checking how many views we had. I noticed a little, notification. So I was like, okay, what that's about? Saw that Symptopia had uploaded a new video. And that's where I got really confused because I was like, that's weird that you're acknowledging that or telling me that, YouTube. So that's when I realized we were subscribed to Symptopia. And I was like, well, I didn't
showing some support,
Yeah, we're big fans.
Yeah, we're big fans.
Beside the point, it's real life waifus. That's what it is. And that's just the way it is. I mean, Kenny, you're a big fan of someone on the internet too. I think her name is Gargura.
No.
Yeah, Kenny loves Gargura.
I'm not subscribed to Gargura right now.
No, he is, dude. That is Kenny's David's like, what's Gargura?
No, I know who Gargura is.
She's a VTuber, okay?
We had a whole VTuber discussion like a while ago.
We did a brief one. Yes, we did. So my top waifus.
Top waifus?
Let's hear it.
Now that we're in this deep, we've
all
talked
deep.
a little bit.
We're
I have to end with my queen waifu, so I'll talk about her last. But one of my favorite waifus of all time is Olivia Armstrong, because damn.
She's up. Yeah.
Damn. Woo! There is something about them lips. Oh baby, and she is thick and muscular and bro. Olivier, Not just that, she just finesse, man. She is finesse. She can fight like a motherfucker. Like, oh my god, Olivia, she is like, yeah, she's incredible. That's all I have to say. She's one of my favorite waifus in all of anime history. And then I don't know. I feel like I don't really have like. I feel like I have two. I'm like, I don't know if I have a third one. Because I'm like, this other one just takes so much of my time and attention. She's just so important to me. She's just so important. So my favorite animated woman of all time is the beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, thoughtful, funny, quirky Miss All Sunday, Nico motherfucking Robin. Okay, listen. I have been a simp for Robin since I was in middle school. I fell in love with her and all 15 of her hands and her architect's brain and her sad past and everything about her, that little devil child. And I love her. I love her with everything. I don't know.
She just wants to live, Jerry.
She wants to live. When she was crying, I was crying, babe. Like, I was like, Robin, please, baby. Like, don't do this to me, dude. Like, oh my god. Nico Robin is a queen. And her funny little, oh, she's so fucking funny. Oh my god. You see when she made that face in Wano and everyone was like, what, bro? That was so funny.
That was really funny face.
Bro, Robin is peak. She slapped the oh, wait, I don't want to spoil the manga right now. But she is fantastic. And I have been a Robin simp for as long as I can remember. And it just blows my mind because she's definitely, she's the older woman of the crew. She's kind of the sultry type, And yeah, I feel like I've just dedicated so much of my waifu loving life specifically to Nico Robin. So yeah, Nico Robin is my legitimate waifu for laifu. I have no other.
Water 7's the best.
And she said, baby, I want to live.
She did.
I want to live, baby. Oh, my God. Jaguar D Saul, baby. Oh, my God.
I randomly watched the dub version of that, and it was still really good. I was like, damn.
Damn. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, Nico Robin is, she's everything that boys should look for in a waifu. She's just everything special in the anime world, and she's everything. I cherish her with all of my heart. Sorry, I'm getting too deep on this. Yeah. I know, I gotta chill. But I also, okay, I remembered one of my third favorite waifus that I do like a lot.
Oh, third favorite.
Yeah, y'all remember the meat girl from Food Wars?
Nikumin.
Yes, Nikumi Mito. She is the best. She's definitely a gal. That's definitely what. Yeah, she's 100% a gal, and her whole shtick is America and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm a big Mito fan, dude. She's awesome. So
okay, I have not seen the anime, but I'm looking at a picture of her now, and yeah.
Yeah. Don't
right.
Google her with your safe search off. No, but yeah, she's awesome, dude, and I think that she's really cool. But she's definitely she's kind of made to be a waifu. I feel like her whole characterization is just being a waifu. So I don't know. So tell us in the comments if you're listening here. Who are your anime waifus? Who are the girls that make you go ooh, make you go make all those noises? I don't know. I'm curious.
Wait, we should do husbandos too.
Jeez, David, we're running out of time tonight.
What?
No,
come on, let's be a little inclusive here. Let's be a little.
We're fresh out of time. We're fresh out of time tonight.
David's like, I'm not husbando.
Bitch, you're left for 59 minutes.
Next time we'll.
All right, I'll start.
Well, he's just gonna go. He's going for it, Kenny. He's just gonna do it.
No, I don't know of any. Because
David?
All the ones I like.
Who's your husbando?
They're all 19, so it's weird.
I have a really clear husbando, and he's in high school.
Okay, oh fuck it, Josuke.
Oh,
Higashikata.
Josuke's fine, absolutely, dude. He's the best.
Part 4 or Part 8?
Part 4, Josuke.
I absolutely simp for Tenya Ida, dude. Tenya Ida is my spirit person. Like
Ooh.
everything about him is just like me. I don't know. There's everything like he's sort of like the rule abiding, sort of like
It's pretty straight
a little
edge.
bit, pretty straight edge. He's very like clear-minded. He has like a pretty clear goal in mind. He really wants to help people. He really wants to do things the right way, but he doesn't really want to like. But he often doesn't do it always. You know, he can't really like meet expectations, and I think that's what I love about him. There's something about Tinya's characterization that has just really captured me as like a reader. I just love him. I love Tinya, and he has been one of my favorite. Just the most identify. I mean, is he a husbando? Absolutely. All the ladies swoon over Tinya, right? I don't know. I have no idea.
No, I think they're too busy swooning over Shoto and Bakugo.
You're right. Actually, they are much more popular amongst the ladies. That's
Yeah.
Kenny loves Bakugo a little bit.
Bakugo's the best one, bro.
Yep. Bakugo had a great episode recently, so I do give him that. But a little
He
bit more of a
fucking beat their ass, yeah.
a little bit more of a husbando from One Piece though. Trafalgar D. Waterlaw. He's kind of a sexy boy. If you really like look at him.
Doesn't he
Look
lose
at
every
him.
fight he's ever been in?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
never
he
won.
does.
But don't tell me that he's not a sexy boy. He's got tattoos all over his body.
He's like
little
E boy.
skinny jeans.
Law's like E boy.
Yes. Law's straight E-boy, dude, with his little hat. He's got a sexy little goatee, his little beard.
It's all about Sanji though. It's all about the
Sanji's got some husbando energy.
Sanji would he could cook for you. He could just take just garbage on the ground and just make a 3-course meal out of it.
Based off that remember the character poll we talked about a couple episodes back? Wasn't it like Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, and Law? Like they were the top 5 boys pretty much around the world. So that totally makes sense to me, though. The more that I thought about it, I was like, yeah, people love those guys. Luffy's not really a husbando, though. He's just a great main character.
He's like a little brother, I feel.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite shonen main characters of all time, I think. I think he is my favorite. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's crazy. I think we talked about this before, where it's like it's crazy how even like through like 1,000+ chapters at this point, Luffy is like he's just always been Luffy. Like he's always been true to his motives, his goals. He's like of course grown, but like he's the same person that he was in chapter 1 that he is now.
Yes.
I have no idea how Oda was able to do that, but he did. So it's just amazing to see that.
I mean, yeah, it's like Luffy has grown, you know,
absolutely.
but like he's very like aware of what he wants to accomplish, and he has not been like he's not let things that have happened to him like deter him from that goal or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know. I vibe. So there's husbandos, there's waifus.
Wait, what about
If you
Kenny's
wanna tell us-
husbandos?
Oh, Kenny's,
well, you know, we're late on
on.
time.
Oh my
we're
god.
gonna, no, Kenny, do you have any husbandos you want to talk about?
Well, as
I
you
know
all
you-
know,
I know you love beautiful boys.
as y'all know, I love beautiful boys. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I love beautiful boys. I love boys who are in love. Okay. Some of my main husbandos.
Who you got, Kenny?
Well, just what's jumping out at me. Okay. I gotta go with a husbando that I have in a gacha game. As you know, I play a gacha game called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. This game, sometimes you summon units that are not as good as other units. There's one that continues to show up. And it's a nicely dressed Nicole or some shit like that. And it's a shitty unit. But I keep getting it, so he's my husbando. He just wants to see me all the time.
Nicely
think
dressed
it's like-
Nicole.
It's like, yeah, it's like...
Don't look up nicely dressed Nicole.
It's like something
God
like that.
damn it, David.
It's like
Look, he's loving it. David's
No, you
loving
know what?
Nicole.
I searched for nicely dressed Nicole, and it
That's
came
what
up
it-
with Nicole Wallace.
no.
You know who that is?
No,
Okay,
but
It's like a MSNBC correspondent.
Let me see his actual.
It's weird.
It's not literally called nicely dressed Nicole. It's like Nicole something or other.
Why'd you say nicely dressed Nicole?
Because he's nicely dressed in it.
That's not what he's called.
I know, but I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's Nicola the Epsilon Star? No, that's not it either. Well, suffice it to say, there's a unit that I cannot get away from. It's Nicole. Also, Summertime Nicole. He shows up a lot.
You just love Nicole.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He loves me. I don't know.
He loves
an
you.
Original character?
You're his
Yeah, it is.
husbando.
Oh.
Yes, I'm his husbando.
That's what it really is, huh, kid?
But for me, I mean, man, I do love Bakugo. But I think that one husbando rules them all.
Oh?
He is the husbando in Fushigi Yugi. It's gotta be Tamahome, okay? It's gotta be Tamahome.
It's Gaflone Tamahome. What kind of life are you living, Kitty?
Oh, man.
Someone right now, Kitty, is like listening and they're like, oh my god, they just mentioned Fushigi Yugi. I haven't heard of Fushigi Yugi in years. That's one of my favorite animes. These boys are gonna get an instant comment. You know, there's someone, because I don't think we've ever talked. Nobody remembers Fushigi Yugi. Dude.
Come on, we're all big Fushigi Yugi fans. It's an original isekai where a young girl is sent to another world and she becomes like the prophet of the bird Suzaku. And so she gets 7 guardians and
Started when an alien devised what it did.
the main guardian is Tamahome.
I know. It's been 10.
It's been
Fushigi Yugi is a very classic, very well regarded anime and manga series by Watase Yu. Very classic action shoujo fantasy isekai from, I think, maybe like late 80s or early 90s or 90s, something like that. So if you've never heard of it, Kenny is right. Tamahome is quite the beautiful boy, though. But that's intentional. That's his whole character. He's like
also, I really like
intended
Gojo.
Gojo is. I feel like every girl I know that watched the first season of JJK loves Gojo now.
I really like Gojo.
Yeah.
I really like Gojo.
My wife divorced me just so she could marry Gojo. No, I'm joking.
Gojo.
No, I'm
TikTok is just full of just thirst traps for Gojo.
Gojo.
Like, that's
Gojo
all.
thirst traps. He is schmexy. No, but for real, Alyssa and I both love Gojo now. I might love Gojo actually.
I love him.
think I love him.
He's pretty cool.
I think I love him.
He's pretty cool.
I already bought I bought his Nindroid. I bought like some. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, I have him right here. Look at this sex. You can't see this if you're just listening, but I'm holding up the cover of Volume 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen, where Gojo is doing exactly what Gojo does best. And the reason why this volume was hard to find for a little bit is because of Gojo being right there on the cover. That's why.
That is a nice cover too.
Yep. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boys
it's
and
all
girls.
About Megumi for me. Megumi is my favorite character, so far at least.
Yes.
Why do you call him that?
Megumi
Fushiguro.
Megumi-chan.
No, come on. Y'all are, come on.
What, Kenny?
What are y'all saying?
His name is Megumi. That is his name, right? How do you
I
say
know.
it?
Megumi
know,
Fushiguro.
I know what it is, bro.
Fushiguro.
You're making him uncomfortable. You're making Kenny uncomfortable for some reason, David.
All right,
It's
all right.
Megumi.
Okay,
I
we
get
got
it,
the
I
waifus out. We got the husbandos out.
It's Sweet Nicole. It's Sweet Nicole. Everybody,
I'm
it's
not
Sweet
googling
Nicole.
Sweet Nicole.
That's it. Sweet Nicole from FFBE. I just keep summoning him, that piece of shit fucking unit. But I just keep summoning it. Okay?
Oh, he's pretty
He's pretty sweet.
He's pretty extravagant.
Yeah, it's
Magical
some bullshit.
climax.
Whenever you have like a .00,
David, say that again?
Magical climax.
Nope. Don't
It's one
say
of
that
his
again.
moves.
That is
You like
not
the magical
anyone's
climax,
move.
bro? It's
Don't
Sweet Nicole,
quit.
bro.
Stop saying that. Why are you saying
Magical
that?
Hey,
so
this
much?
is the
climax.
Uncensored Anime Podcast, Jerry. Don't censor me.
We say fuck. We say shit. We say, and I'm over here.
We say magical climax.
We say magical.
Magical
Sometimes-
climax.
Yep.
This
Sometimes.
is the name of his move. Sweet Nicole.
Sometimes I'm watching Harry Potter and I reach a magical climax,
Oh
dude.
my God.
Sometimes.
All right. Is there anything else we got to talk about?
Honestly, that's all we have. We're just stalling at this point. So this is kind of a this is a filler episode. This is like Uncensored Anime Podcast filler episode.
This is the bound arc.
Wait, do y'all want to react to one thing?
Sure, let's do it.
What is it?
What is it?
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
David, I'm sending it to you.
All right. I'll edit this out.
Yeah,
Wait,
edit this part out.
Yeah.
Why?
Or you can leave it in.
No,
can
we
just
should
talk.
leave this in. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
leave
not-
this part in.
We're not
Fuck
dead.
it. Wait,
This is before I leave you
so-
guys.
Like I said, this is the filler episode, and yes, it's mainly because we had something lined up and we've been trying to work on it. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed us rambling a little bit about sales and stuff like that. I know that for some people who follow anime and manga, they don't really care about sales charts. They don't care about all that stuff. They just think that consume the media, blah blah blah. But sales are really important. If you don't already buy physical media, then you should definitely consider it. It's a really awesome way to support the industry. I know that I try to buy physical stuff whenever I can: toys, figures, manga, DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever you can. Try to buy it. It really does support the industry. I don't know. I'm just rambling, guys. I'm stalling.
I've been ready. I thought you were actually. doing
God
it for a
damn it!
purpose.
He was ready. No,
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Put it on, David. This is some great shit.
All right. I'm just gonna not even have her face on it. I'm just gonna show the video.
Show the video.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Hold
Is
on.
Jerry going to be able to see it?
I can't see it. Why? What?
I sent it direct message at David. I thought he was
Oh,
going
wait,
to throw
Jerry,
it up.
you should stream it on yours, Jerry.
What?
Oh, yeah. Jerry, yeah. Or I'll stream it. Wait, I can stream it.
Okay, you stream
Wait,
it.
Kenny can stream it.
Okay, Kenny, stream it.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Everyone watching at home is like, "What are these boys doing? What is going on right now?"
Don't pay attention to my tabs.
Okay, what am I watching, Kenny?
All right.
Is this Odd Taxi spoilers for people who haven't seen it?
Spoilers for Odd Taxi, but we already talked about this.
Okay, I'm gonna just stop watching this.
Oh, is it playing? Is it playing? It's playing.
Wait, it's very.
Oh, it is. It's about. Wait. Okay. Yes, I can hear it. Oh, Kenny, what's happening?
Oh, yeah, it's going. Jerry, what is this?
Is that Yano's voice actor doing that?
Wait, just wait, Jerry.
There he is. There he is. Hey! Hey, this is a bop!
I mean, I wish there were subtitles. I want to know what he's saying.
I know.
Hey! Perfecto! Hey! Damn, I love the house that he's in. This is a great. I love the
Me
little
too,
anime.
bro. I just feel like this is
Fucking
where
fire.
Yano would live.
He does. He must. This is where he lives for sure.
Is this fan made?
No, this is real.
Probably official music video, maybe.
Yeah, official additional content for the anime.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, so if you're watching Odd Taxi, Yano is just one of the best reveals of the season, in my opinion.
Yep.
And just great. Great character, great fun. Really a big part of this. God, I can't believe
Yeah.
people,
Wow.
I can't believe
Yeah,
people
DJ.
aren't watching Odd Taxi. That's what pisses me off the most.
People are gonna all come back to Odd Taxi and be like, "Whoa, this is the coolest shit ever."
Wow, they
Yeah,
did that
I'm turning
animal
this stream
thing? Okay, yeah, turn your
Turn
stream.
this around.
Okay, great. So we're back to normal. Oh, that was cool, Ken.
That was
I like
wild.
Yeah, I
Alana was
bet.
fucking. I was like, "What?" Yeah, it's done by the dude who did the opening, DJ Poompe.
Oh, but
He-
but
It's Yano.
yeah, but Yano's
Title of
over
the
it.
song is "My Name Is."
That's cool. That was cool. I like
Yeah.
That made me like the character even more. It was cool.
that. He's great on the show. I mean, I love his rap talking. It's really funny.
He beat
Yeah,
he
but-
beat the shit out of Homeboy. I can't
Yeah,
remember his name.
Kakihana.
Oh, Kakihana. Yeah.
Kakihana, yeah.
Yikes. Okay, guys. Well, that's all we have this week. So thank you guys so much for listening again. I know, like I said, this is a bit of a filler episode, but there's really no filler episodes in the Uncensored Anime Podcast, right? It's all anime canon. That's what it
Hey,
is.
David loves the bounce
Yeah.
arc anyway.
We
this,
might. Yeah,
This
I'm
is the
about to say,
bout arc, and the bout arc to me is canon. So
the bout arc is the best arc. So we hope you guys enjoyed another episode of the Uncensored Anime Podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you enjoyed what you heard here today, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. We love to hear your ideas. We love to hear what you guys want to hear from us. We would love to hear what you would love to see on another episode of the podcast. You know, as we keep growing and keep doing what we're doing, we're going to keep trying to bring you guys some really excellent and awesome content. So hopefully we continue to be able to do that for all of you. But this is the Uncensored Anime Podcast, and we are saying peace.